Hello and welcome to Braintree High School for today's coverage, live stream coverage here on BCAM TV. Mike Walsh bringing the coverage here of field hockey, Braintree and Ursuline Academy. And Braintree coming in off of another victory on Friday of last week. Victory over Silver Lake 3-0 to continue their very good recent success here to start this season. Just the one loss, 7-1 now on the season. As we'll have a whistle. Braintree in their home white uniforms. 2 goals for Lee in that game. The winning strike involved in that. Another shutout for Corcoran in goal as Braintree now will work it into the attacking end out in front of the goal, and it just goes wide off of a stick in front. Ball moved up the field here towards midfield. The ball popped up high and looked like some contacts with Birchill. Was able to shake that off. Now it's worked down the sideline. As Braintree continues it up the field. Now continued for Ursuline Academy. So they work it into the Braintree end. The defense able to shut it down. Marston works it to the middle of the field where now Braintree gets it to Lee, who swings it to the far side looking for Woods. As the defense able to collect it, and then Braintree able to steal it back as Kerry gets it up ahead for Lee. Lee with some space in front looking for the game's first shot as it goes in front of the net and deflects in for Braintree's first goal of the game as Summers deflects it home and Braintree goes on front. 1-0 lead for Braintree here at home, and a very quick strike here just a couple minutes into the first quarter. So Summers, who had a goal in one of the last couple games as well, coming up with another one here. Off of the face-off, goes out of bounds where Braintree will have it. So a 1-0 lead for Braintree here at home, the Wamps. We'll actually have the ball right in the middle of the field now. It's worked all the way to the far side. And at the midfield mark, Marston battles. And Ursuline comes away with it. Both sides continuing to fight for possession. And the whistle goes in Braintree's favor. As Braintree works it over midfield, Woods now will chip it past the defense. And deep into the Ursuline end as Lee backhands it towards the front of the goal. And it deflects backwards. Still loose. As now Braintree swinging it in front again. Lee takes the shot and just shot it wide. As Marston at the back post was looking for a redirection. And it goes wide. Braintree out to another good start here at home, when they've continued to play really good field hockey. Braintree looking to extend their lead as they keep the pressure on. And Braintree will continue up the field. Another ball that pops off the defender. So this will be McLaughlin, who works it to the middle of the field as Birchill able to collect it on the backhand and now dribble through traffic. Sending the pass in front where Woods now on the backhand looks to feed it to that back post. And this will be the game's first penalty corner. So Braintree another opportunity here to get on the board and add to their 1-0 lead. As Braintree continues to dominate here in the first quarter. Braintree here off the penalty corner, and a collision in front as both sides go tumbling down, and it goes out of bounds off of Braintree. So not the execution that Braintree had in mind off the penalty corner. And this one deflects and goes out of bounds in front of us here, just inside the midfield mark. Deflects to the middle, where it's picked up now by Woods, who cuts it back, continuing up the field. And that one hit another foot, as Braintree will continue with possession. That'll be Birchill, who sent it to the far side. Braintree continuing to do a good job of working it quickly, as the shot scores out high as Woods finds it home. And Braintree with 2 quick strikes here in the first quarter. So Woods from pretty far out, able to send that one home. And a 2-0 lead for Braintree here at home, and we might have a timeout here by Ursuline. That is not going to be what the call is. Looks like the substitutions had to wait for the player to exit the field. So Woods and Summers with the Braintree goals here in the first quarter. And now looking to get another possession up the field, but it goes against Braintree and back up the field for Ursuline. As Braintree able to steal yet again. And a player way up in front. This is Summers, who's in front of the goal, looking to get to it and sends it home, but the goal will count. The referee actually had an inadvertent whistle. There is a soccer game behind us as well, as Summers sends home her second of the first quarter, and Braintree just dominating here, a 3-0 lead. Summers was about 10 yards behind the last defender, which in a sport like this, I don't really understand how a player can get so far behind the defense. And Summers really all had to do was just collect the pass and send it past the goalie, which he was able to do pretty easily. And Braintree out to a 3-0 start. Only played about 6 minutes here of the first quarter, and Braintree's already scored 3 times. That was the final score of the last game against Silver Lake, 3-0. Might have a pretty lopsided score of this one if things continue the way they're going right now. As the whistle goes against Ursuline Academy. Far side of the field where the Bears work it up. And another whistle. Middle of the field where Braintree will continue with it. Quick pass as Birchill feeds Kerry. Kerry now trying to make the pass over from Marston as the ball deflects and scooped up. But Braintree able to intercept as again it's sent towards the goal, and Summers looking for her third already here of the game. Right on the doorstep, denied. Braintree will have it up top. Quick feed as Marston sends it right in front of the goal. It's scooped up, and another whistle that will give Braintree a penalty corner, their second here of the quarter. looking to fix the net there on the far side. Make sure it's in place. Quick pass out high for Burchill. Fires the shot, and at the back post just wide as Woods was trying to one-time that pass. So Braintree again, 3 goals already. 2 for Summers, 1 for Woods. And they are looking for more here in these first 15 minutes. Near side of the field as Ursuline looking to clear their own end. This will be McLaughlin for Braintree to hit. Deflecting over to Burchill again. And cleared out, but that goes out of bounds as well. So Braintree will keep the pressure in here in the offensive end. And a comfortable start for the Wamps here at home. Middle of the field. And Ursuline just trying to work it over midfield, which they haven't done much here in this game. As Braintree with some nifty stick handling. That's McLaughlin. Braintree using some skill here in this first quarter to their advantage. Some good stick handling, good passing. Some fundamentals that not every school has down pat, but Braintree's come a long way here. This field hockey program has really developed over the last 5 to 10 years. It's starting to really produce some winning seasons. And obviously off to probably their best start in a long, long time. This one goes, actually it's deflected right in front of the goal, which is not where you want to put it, as Lee banging away at the ball, deflected, and a whistle will go against Braintree this time. So the goalie was trying to kick that one to the sideline, did not clear it and far enough away, and almost a gift wrap goal there for Lee, who's been Braintree's most dynamic scorer. Braintree with the foul. 4:10 left here in the opening quarter. As Braintree looking to poke that one away. Dangerous swing of the stick. Give Braintree the ball back. Good steal by the Bears. That was a nice defensive play by Scipione. Marston, middle, for Lee, with, again, Summers up ahead, trying to trickle that pass to her, but the defense able to at least stop it for a moment, where Summers trying to work it right back to Lee. Over midfield now. Braintree will clear it out of their own end. Final 3 minutes now here of the opening quarter. Home team Braintree out to a 3-0 lead. Thanks for watching here our live stream broadcast on BCAM TV on YouTube, as well as the BCAM TV stations Comcast and Verizon 9 and 28. Hit off of Braintree's foot. That'll be Ursuline's ball. Pass towards the sideline for Joyce. That's the defense able to steal it. And Braintree again with another whistle. Final 2 minutes here of the opening quarter. As Braintree works it to the perimeter. And right on that line, it is off of Braintree.
Pick it up, right in the sideline. Right there is good.
fanning on the passing attempt.
Back here, we have a green foot, white, bring it back. Bring it back.
Braintree with about 90 seconds left here in the first quarter, excuse me. Pretty quick moving game to this point. As that one escapes a couple of sticks as Braintree continues with it. Summers, who's had a great first quarter, sends this one towards the goal, and the goalie able to deflect it wide. As on the doorstep was Braintree's number 19, Caitlin Chen, who had the opportunity. 1 minute remaining as Braintree will have it about 20 yards out. Looking to convert. Good stick handling, Birchill continuing with the backhanded feed to the back post, but nobody could send it home as Dayuti now sends it for Chen, and it deflects to the defense, who looks to clear, and they're not able to get it past the Braintree defense. Now they're able to clear it out towards midfield, where Ursuline hoping to get something started here before the end of this first quarter. As it sends towards goal and wide. And that'll probably just about do it here for the first quarter, as Braintree in no hurry here with a 3-0 lead. As it's played to the sideline. And the first quarter has ended here at Braintree High School. Generally they use the air horn to signify the end of the quarter, but in this case, obviously not having one, or it's not working, as the referee makes the call, and that ends the first quarter. 3-0 lead for Braintree here at home. Again, 2 for Summers, 1 for Woods, and Braintree off to a great start. Here in the first half, we'll have a break in the action, bring you back to the start of the second quarter right after this.
You're going to need me. You're going to need us. All of us. You're going to need our technical skills, our math, our engineering skills. You're going to need our help with your water, your air, your food. You're going to need our organizational skills, our problem-solving skills. You're going to need our determination, our honesty, our compassion. You're going to need the next generation of leaders to face the challenges the future will bring. And we promise we'll be there when you need us.
Welcome back to Braintree High School, start of the second quarter. Mike Walson bringing the coverage here on BCAM TV as we continue our live stream broadcast here of field hockey. Braintree and Ursuline Academy, a 3-0 lead for Braintree here at home as we head into the second 15 minutes of action. Middle of the field for Kerry. Up ahead now, looking for Marston as the goalie will kick it out. Had to be a little bit more active from her goal line there and come out and play it on a couple of occasions here in this first half. This time able to work it further towards the sideline. Last time left it right in front of the goal, which obviously allowed Braintree a golden scoring chance, which they weren't able to score on. It's the ball back at midfield, picked up by Braintree as Curran works it to midfield now for Joyce, as Joyce works it down the sideline for Woods. Woods with the self-pass, able to get it by the defense. Middle of the field now, Marston, and Marston deflects it in. A first goal for Marston as Braintree extends the lead to 4-0. Really a nice piece of stick handling, able to get that stick and redirect it right past the goalie, as Braintree's had now their third different goal scorer here of the game. Braintree cruising right now here in the first half. Ursuline Academy trying to work it into the Braintree end, and Curran very quickly shuts the door. Picked up by Marston, who just scored for Braintree. As the play continues up the field, Woods. Braintree showing some very good chemistry out there on the field. Everybody knowing where to be. That's what happens when you've played the same sport with the same players for a while. Pick up each other's tendencies, and it's really showing in Braintree's effort on the field. Into the Braintree end for Thurston. Braintree called for the foul. Burchill able to scoop up the pass. And it's now worked to the middle of the field. As Woods on a 2-on-1. It is Lee looking for her first of the game. Trying for the shot. Instead, goes to the far side where Braintree called for the foul. Marston, far side as Lee tracks it down. Now the shot attempt, and both players losing their balance as this one deflects in front. Another shot attempt from Marston, and Marston scores her second here of the half. So 2 for Summers, 2 for Marston. And Woods chipping in with 1. 5-0 lead now for Braintree here in the first half. Beautiful day for field hockey. Temperatures in the mid-70s. We're one of the few warm days left here in September. Braintree starting off the week here on the right foot with a 5-0 lead. Ended the last week on Friday with a 3-0 win here at home against Silver Lake. As Chen make that Vo driving it down the near sideline. Scooped up by Marston, middle of the field now, as Braintree able to escape with possession. Joyce up the field, and Lee past the defense. It's Braintree with a 3-on-2 developing. Woods across for Lee as it deflects wide. Burchill up ahead for Marston. That one hit a foot. Ball will be continued up the field by Burchill. Dribbles past the defender. Braintree looks for a pass. Woods winds and fires. Not much on the shot. And now Braintree will get a penalty corner, their third of the half. Braintree looking to take advantage here on a set play. Somebody must have left early before the pass was released. I assume by the defense. Somebody leaving right at that goal line. Premature. We'll redo it. Woods to send it. Back up for Marston, who works it to the far side. Deflected to Lee, who spins it back in the crease. And it's worked to the far side of the field and out of bounds, where it will remain Braintree ball. A lot of time left here in this first half, but Braintree continuing to impress here in this first half as Marston in front and sends another one home, her third of the quarter. So Marston with a hat trick here in the second quarter as Braintree extends their lead to 6-0. Marston showcasing the offensive prowess here in the quarter. As everybody getting into the scoring act. And it looks like Braintree's going to go into the bench. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a lot of reserves for Braintree at some point, more so in the second half. Jumping onto the field is Sam Lydon, a junior midfield. Far side, it deflects out of bounds by Braintree. Right in front of the Ursuline bench. A free hit. Oh, nice play on the backhand by Woods, able to stop that pass. As Marston now trying to dribble through. Player losing their stick. And Braintree called for the foul. Polanski, the Ursuline player, losing the stick. As the ball has to be moved all the way up the field. Stenman also getting an opportunity to play right now. Far side. Middle of the field, Diuti spins it back for Lee. Lee up ahead has Marston. Also Vo on the back post if Braintree can get it there, and the pass is blocked away. The shot attempt from Woods goes out of bounds. And Braintree will have another penalty corner. To the top of the semicircle. Shot attempt from Kerry was blocked. As Kerry stays with the play and able to use her stick to block it. As Marston jumps on the possession. As Lee finds the ball. As the Bears try and work it out of their own end. Braintree keeping the pressure on. And another steal as Marston takes it away. And a whistle going on Braintree on a push from Kerry. Ball goes out of bounds. Final 5 minutes here of the quarter.
Nice job, UA. Push up.
Deep into the Braintree end. Diuti now on defense as Ursuline with a rare time on the Braintree side of the field. They try and convert here late in the half. Corcoran has not had to make a save yet. As Vo able to steal, but defense able to take it right back. On a Strong play by Lanigan. Looking for a centering pass, and Braintree able to work it back out. A lot of space here for Diuti, who gets it up ahead for Vo, and trying to slide it for Marston, but the passing attempt was blocked. Final couple minutes now of the second quarter. Braintree with 3 in the first quarter, 3 so far here in the second, as the ball is out of bounds. Good battle here right around that midfield mark, and it goes off of Braintree's foot. Deflected off of Braintree, as the Bears will have it at midfield. As Braintree again knocks it out of bounds. Ball in the middle of the field. Work to the far side now. Again, Braintree going into the bench. As Leiden onto the field as well. A couple of new faces here late in this first half.
Green, that went out. White poked it back here.
McLaughlin back on the field for Braintree. As Curran playing some strong defense and finds the ball on the far side. Sends it up the field. Right in front of the Braintree bench. Whistle going against Braintree. Over midfield. Braintree looking for one more late. Loose ball collected by McLaughlin on the backhand, continuing up the field. And able to get a stick on that. Ursuline's defense. As the battle continues here with Thurston. Final seconds of the half, as the first half will come to an end here. Braintree just taking their time. And it goes out of bounds, and that's not going to matter anyway as the first half comes to an end. As Braintree off to a 6-0 lead here at home. Again, 3 goals for Marston here in the second quarter. 2 for Summers, 1 for Woods. As Braintree 6, Ursuline Academy nothing here at halftime. We're back for third quarter action here as we continue our live stream broadcast of field hockey. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Braintree High School, start of the second half. Mike Wasser bringing the coverage here on BCAM TV as Braintree with a 6-0 lead. And a lot of the starters at least will begin the third quarter for Braintree, but mixed in with a couple of substitutions. Probably see a mix of both starters and subs throughout most of this second half. Referee finally making his way across here as we look to begin the third quarter, and we do. Ursuline will start with possession deep into the Braintree end. They send it where it's picked up by Braintree. Candora getting an opportunity here, number 14 on defense for Braintree. Braintree looking to continue right now with another shutout going through a half a play. So whistle goes against Ursuline Academy. Braintree will collect it. Towards the sideline. The ball goes out of bounds again. Hit a player on the passing attempt by Burchill. She continues up the field with it. Still going for Braintree. And on the far side, it's McLaughlin, who's moved up a little bit from her normal defensive spot. It's a good time, though, if you are head coach Channing Hodkins, to try and maybe work players at different positions in a game where you have a comfortable lead. Try and work on some different things, put your players in different positions. Work on some plays as well. As Braintree right in front of the goal, looking for another strike. No shot attempt. That was Lee in front, who was trying to get the shot off. Battle right in front of that far side, but it's going to go the other way. Sent up the field by the defense. Marston continues with possession deep into the attacking end as Lee now on the far side of the field. Must have hit her foot. Scooped up by Braintree. And the defense now working it out. Right around the 40-yard line, Braintree able to steal. And Burchill now works it by a couple of defenders, continuing it up the field. And another whistle, which will give Braintree a penalty corner. Just a couple minutes into this third quarter. So 3 in the first quarter, 3 in the second. The offense for Braintree. Nothing so far for Ursuline Academy. As Corcoran right now hasn't had much work in her goalie spot on the far side of the field. It's not always like that, obviously, but here today, enjoying watching from a distance. Braintree will continue here on this penalty corner. Pass up top for Burchill, who releases the shot and scores from up top. About 10 yards out. Her first of the game. So Braintree does execute here off the penalty corner. As the assist will go to Marston, who took the penalty corner. So Braintree with their first of the second half, now leading 7-0. And they will have the ball again, moving it up the field. On the far side, that is Summers, who has back onto the field with her 2 goals. As the defense able to take it away. And now it's worked up the field by Ursuline Academy. By Willeka. Right in front of the referee on the far side. Braintree with it at midfield now. Birchill able to get it ahead for the attack. And the hit from Leiden. Went up off the ground and off the defender's foot. As Braintree able to get the steal. Nice work by the stick handling of Candora. Able to knock that one away. As Ursuline Academy now working it up the field. A 2-on-2 developing, but good defense by Stenman, able to slow down the rush. So Braintree will now clear it out of their own end. As it's worked over the midfield mark. And now on the far side, it goes out of bounds. Birchill on the far side, able to stick handle it over midfield, leaving it over for McLaughlin. As McLaughlin continues. A lot of scoring in this game, all one-sided. The ball in front, and Braintree sends it off the outside of the cage. On the far side, it's McLaughlin. Braintree continues to have some good help, forcing some 2-on-1s. So whistle goes against Braintree this time. McLaughlin and a whistle. Nice quick pass from Birchill as it hits somebody in front, and the play will go the other way. Another whistle against Braintree. Quick pass as Leiden now will get a chance here to try and dribble it. And there was no whistle. There's a game behind us, a soccer game going on, so sometimes it's very difficult to read if there's a whistle or not. Ball will be placed right around the midfield mark as Ursuline will work it up the field. On the backhand, still in bounce, where Braintree will pass it up. And now Joyce looking to get it ahead. Again, for Leiden, who works it down the far side of the field. Looking for Vo to her left, but a nice steal. As the defense able to take it, but Braintree right back with it. And the two sides exchange giveaways. The Bears have the ball right on the sideline. And the ball goes just out of bounds. Braintree the pass backwards as they use the middle of the field now. And it's Stenman trying to get it to the far side. Looking to find Chen. Another whistle. So the ball right around midfield where Braintree will have it. Diody trying to work it by the defense and taken away. Stenman battling for possession for the Wamps. Back and forth we go. This ball goes out of bounds at midfield. Right with a quick pass as Diody tries to dribble through traffic. And another takeaway. So it goes off of Braintree's stick. Stick foul on Ursuline Academy. Braintree possession back. This ball is loose. Continuing it up the field. As Stenman, good job getting back on defense. Long pass up the field. Does not find its way to Vo, who was open. Deep into the Braintree defense. Good stick by Candora, who was able to slow down the rush. And on the far side, it goes out of bounds. Good battle. As Vo escapes with it. And now on the far side is Chen. Good rush up the field by McLaughlin. A little 4-on-2 developing for Braintree. As McLaughlin looking to fire the shot. And the whistle going against Braintree. Quick pass going all the way across. here in the corner. As Leiden looking for a centering pass and hit her foot. As the third quarter nearing an end. Braintree possession. Diuti able to steal. The pass does not connect on the far side, where Braintree trying to get back to it. And another ball out of bounds. Not much time left here in the third. Braintree will end this third quarter. This time the air horn works. And after 3 quarters of play here at Braintree High School, a 7-0 lead. Braintree with 1 here in the third. A 7-0 lead as they head to the fourth and final quarter. We'll be right back here on BCAM TV.
This is the city where danger lurks. Today, a new creature walks among us, terrorizing innocent citizens. They prowl the streets alone and in packs, causing mayhem, destruction, and carnage. Warning, until this threat can be contained, we must all be on the lookout for the dreaded digital deadwalkers. They're not looking out for you.
Dude! Engage!
A public service safety message from the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons, who want to keep everyone well connected
Sorry.
with strong, healthy bones.
Starting the fourth quarter here at Braintree High School. 7-0 lead for Braintree here at home. Continue our live stream broadcast. Trying to get it up ahead for Lee. And now it's intercepted by Diuti. The final 15 minutes of action. Braintree with 3 in the first, 3 in the second, 1 in the third to enjoy the 7-0 lead. Middle of the field. This is Kerry. A lot of players who did not see time in the third getting a chance to start here in the fourth. Braintree called for a push. Referee stopping play here. Play set to resume. Not exactly sure what the stoppage is for. Must have been a clock issue. As Woods trying to work it by the defense. Spinning pass. Is Braintree able to steal? Burchill looking to feed Kerry, but pass didn't work. Pass right in front of us here is taken away by Braintree. And now Leiden. A little quick pass for Kerry, who sends it right towards the goal. Somebody in front, it's Marston, and Marston smacks it home for her 4th of the game. Braintree takes full advantage right on front. And a 4th of the game. With Birchill to put the ball down on midfield, but a couple players looked like they had made contact in front of the goal. And Braintree able to steal. Braintree now continuing to have scored in each of the 4 quarters. Down the far side of the field, it's Woods trying to track it down and able to keep the ball inbounds on the back end. As it deflects out of bounds off of Braintree. Ball popped free, where it's now Birchill to make it Woods. Woods looking for a shot and fires it from out high. It's kicked out. Braintree restarting play as the quick pass to the far side eludes everybody. That's Leiden trying to work it back to the middle of the field. Now finds Kerry. Kerry out in front, and the shot is ricocheted just wide. A little set play by Braintree in their own end, or in the attacking end. Shot just going wide. And up the field. And out of bounds. Middle of the field as Ursuline looking to get on the board here in the 4th quarter. As we'll have a push going on the Bears. Far side now, it's Birchill continuing to battle. Ball continuing to move forward. And Braintree end now, it's Curran. Nice little pirouette, able to work it up the field. And Marston on the far side, up ahead for Woods. Up the field again, it's Woods. Braintree looking for another one. Ursuline dribbling it up the field. Long rush up the field. And it goes out of bounds off of Braintree. Stick of Marston trying to disrupt and called for the foul. Good battle. Braintree comes away with possession. And now it's Woods. 3-on-3 up the field. And has to slow down now. Dribbling in front of her own bench. This ball goes out of bounds. Braintree will keep it. More substitutions for the Wamps here in the fourth quarter. Whistle going against Braintree. Stenman with a trip. Looked like a trip. Far side is Joyce, trying to keep the ball in bounds, and does, right in front of the official. Worked into the Braintree defensive end, and now back at midfield, where Chen tries to make a play. And on the near side, it'll be worked up by Leiden. Kept in bounds on the sideline. Now it goes out off Braintree. That one hit Stenman's foot, and the ball will continue for Ursuline Academy here in scoring territory. Trying for a shot as it hit a Braintree stick first. And we'll see our first penalty corner for Ursuline Academy here at the ball game. Coming here late in the fourth quarter. Trying to break up the shutout. Rich hasn't allowed a goal in a couple games now, as the shot was blocked and now fully cleared out to midfield. As Braintree now will break out on a potential 2-on-1 up the field. And a breakaway opportunity here for Braintree. With Summers to the right, as Vo looking to make the pass and take the shot at the same time. And the ball will stay out. So an excellent opportunity there for Vo, a senior forward, getting a chance for the goal but not able to score in front. I don't mind the idea there, trying to take the shot. She had the ball with some space, but did have Summers to her right. She wanted to slide it there to get that hat trick. And out of the whistle. Hit a foot. Time dwindling down here in the fourth and final quarter. Braintree out to an 8-0 lead. On the way to another victory. Braintree on their way to a 7-1 record. They close out the final couple minutes now here at home. Again, the 3-0 win over Silver Lake in their last game. That was Friday. Now with an 8-0 lead, as the offense continuing to provide the way. Defense just has been phenomenal, and Corcoran really hasn't had a ton of work the last couple games specifically. Certainly hasn't been tested much. Maybe a couple times where Ursuline had a chance for a shot. One time off that penalty corner that came here in the fourth quarter. And the whistle. Up the field. With Braintree here late. As McLaughlin on the backhand. Now spins to the forehand, looking for a shot. And that one catches the iron. Still loose in front, and it's sent home at the back post. And getting the first of the game is Chen. Off the redirection. First hit the post, and then spun out. And able to put it into the loose, off the loose ball. Able to send it home to the open net. Fifth different goal scorer here today for Braintree. Final half minute now here of the ball game. Cleared up the field by Kerry. And a whistle against Braintree. One last time up the field. As Braintree will again be called for the whistle. As the game comes to an end here at Braintree High School. A 9-0 final. As Braintree with 6 in the first half. Really all they needed in this one. And 2 here in the fourth quarter, 1 in the third, as Braintree scoring in each of the 4 quarters. Another shutout for Corcoran. And Braintree with now a 7-1 record after the win here at home over Ursuline Academy. Marston with 3 goals. Summers with a couple. Birchill with a couple. Chen with 1 and Woods with 1, doing all the scoring for Braintree. And again, a 7-1 record now, coming in with some more good play here at home, as that'll conclude our live stream broadcast. Thank you for watching here on BCAM TV. On behalf of our camera person here today, Christine Patterson, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.